Welcome, everybody. Trainwreck Podcast, episode 98. This is going to be a rush show because me and Drew have an appointment at a casino in about an hour. But we'd be there right now if one of our friends wasn't a pussy and asleep right now.
For real.
I mean, seriously.
Imagine that.
Imagine needing to freaking sleep. God. I don't know. I think I'm just built different, man.
Man, just crack.
Yeah, I mean, for real. There's no reason to be asleep right now at 6:47 in the afternoon. I don't give a shit if you work overnights.
Yeah, people that work overnights, they're fucking bunch of pussies.
Yeah, I know. I know this really tall dude that used to work in my store that he worked overnights. He was bald. He was a Raiders fan. That guy was a fucking... So week one of the NFL season was this past week. Let's get into it, man. I'll start first with the Cowboys. I was actually thrilled with that game because I didn't expect us to win to begin with. And, man, I think the Cowboys, they look like they're going to be scary this year, dude. I mean, their defense hung in there with the Eagles. I mean, they held A.J. Brown to one catch. Devontae Smith didn't really do anything. Saquon only had like 60 yards rushing. It was just our pass coverage was freaking good, but then Jalen Hurts just beat us with his freaking legs, you know, and people say that's where you miss like Micah Parsons. It's like, no, that's where you miss having a speedy linebacker, you know.
I was like, say, what do you think about your linebacking core after that?
Not that good. But, I mean, our offense, though, on the other hand, other than CD's nuts dropping all these freaking balls, I thought Dak looked incredible. I thought Javonte Williams looked really good. Our offensive line was awesome, dude.
To be fair, CD was having a really good game till right at the end. He was just those balls.
I mean, a bad game for him is 6 catches, 100 yards, you know? I mean, I'll tell you what, it's better than any game freaking Lamar Jackson will ever have. I'm going to get into that here in a few. But what about the Raiders? I mean, you guys beat New England, which is, you know, kind of like beating a 5-year-old in tic-tac-toe.
I don't know if you saw it, but it's like this Pete Carroll's like third or fourth time as won his first debut game.
Yeah, who was it? Jim Harbaugh. I saw has like never lost an opening game. He's won like 7 straight.
But anyway, I mean, it feels good. Like, I mean, there's some opportunities we need to work with, but at the same time, it's a really shitty weather kind of game. But even that, I think we look pretty good. Let's be clear about the running game with Ashton Jeanty. They say Ashton Jeanty had a really bad game. It's like if you look and actually observe like how bad the weather was and how that really affects the offensive line with the run game. It's like even with the bad weather, Ashton Jeanty for me had a really good game.
I don't know, dude. I've been saying it since the preseason. I think your guys' offensive line kind of sucks.
It's not our best unit, but I don't think as bad people make it out to be.
And then other games that happened. So who was like your standout? Geno Smith, probably.
Geno, Malcolm Kuntz. Probably honestly Geno, Malcolm Kuntz. I mean, Max Crosby ate that shit up all day. But like those are my two, like Geno and Malcolm Kuntz. Like they really stepped up. Even Jacoby Myers.
I need you guys. So we're filming this on Thursday, September 11th. Never forget. I need you guys to announce that Brock Bowers is going to play this freaking Sunday because he's on my fantasy team.
I'm pretty sure he is.
I know he didn't practice today.
I'm pretty sure he is. So I don't think the injury's that serious.
If he doesn't play, I'm rooting for y'all to lose.
We ain't losing to the Chargers.
Okay, you can't.
We are the Chiefs.
I say you can't have it both ways. You either talk shit on the Chargers or you can't talk shit on anybody. Say, because you talk all this shit about the Chiefs. I talk shit about everybody in the division. You can't glaze the Chargers.
No, we're not losing to the Chargers.
I think you guys are, but we'll get in that here in a second. Other notable games that happened. Miami fucking sucks.
I mean, there's no Tyreek Hill sucks. Tua
turned the ball over.
yeah.
I
Just
mean,
put Sam Ewers in at this point.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers, yeah.
Yeah, Miami looked awful. Like I said it when we did our predictions that I don't think Miami is going to be that good. I didn't think they'd be this bad to get cooked by Danny Diapers, who I may have to drop that nickname now because Daniel Jones, 22 of 29, one touchdown, 272 yards, led a scoring drive on every drive the Colts had. So, I mean, they were efficient with the clock. Their offense was, awesome, Miami didn't score a touchdown till like garbage time. Like, I thought all freaking week it was weird how Indianapolis was favored in that game. They were favored by 1.5 points. And I think I even said that last week when we did our predictions. And I was like, dude, I could not understand it. And now I'm like, damn, do I feel like a dumbass?
I mean, to be fair, nobody really expected that. We expect the Dolphins at least either win or have a really competitive game.
Yeah.
Not completely shit the fucking bed.
Mm-hmm. Other games that happened, Pittsburgh and the Jets. Don't fall for the Aaron Rodgers hype, people. He's not going to be this good the rest of the season. Or at least I hope not. But he didn't get injured first play of the game, so props to him, I guess. But it was also the Jets.
The goddamn mother 11 Jets.
Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay and Atlanta, that was a really good game. I might have to issue an apology to Michael Penix, man. He played good. And Atlanta's defense, I mean, they made Baker Mayfield struggle all game. I mean, 17 for 32, 167 yards. I mean, that's not a good game, But when clutch time came, I mean, Baker threw that game winner to the rookie. I don't know how to say his last name. But, I mean, Tampa is going to be a team to beat in the NFC. I'm not saying they're the best team in the NFC. It's either the Eagles or the Cowboys. But Tampa, I mean, that's what good teams do. They're resilient,
Yeah.
Especially, like, they had no running game. They weren't able to really throw the ball, and they still won.
Yeah. And Baker, we trust.
The thing that shocks me is that Kyle Pitts had 7 catches in that game. Obviously, no touchdowns, though.
This is the year for Kyle Pitts and fantasy owners?
Mm-hmm. Another game that happened, and we're not going to spend much time on this, other than I'm officially never going to talk nice ever about Bryce Young again. He is awful. I don't even think it was that Jacksonville was good. I think Carolina just sucks. I kind of fell for the trap last year, those last couple games that Carolina had where Bryce Young looked good. Never again. Bryce Young is awful.
It's time to pull the plug.
Yep. And then Detroit, Green Bay. Detroit's Super Bowl window is closed. If you can't tell, this is the week where we overreact to everything.
It's time to trade Jared Goff. He sucks. You know what? Trade for Bryce Young.
Yeah, I mean, either that or you know what they should try to do? They should try to trade for Matt Stafford from the Rams.
I heard he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
He might like Detroit.
Yeah. I think he'd be good. I mean, if I had even the dogs agree. If I had like the first overall pick, I'd pick him if I was the Lions.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Jared Goff looked god awful. I mean, he was under pressure. Oh, by the way, Packers fans, shut the fuck up about Micah Parsons. Yeah, the dude had a freaking sack when they were up by like 21. Yeah, good for him. Yeah, he had a garbage time sack. Good for him. But the Lions, they look like they never got off the plane, dude. I mean, they just look slow. They didn't really run the ball all that good. I mean, their leading rusher was David Montgomery, 11 carries, 25 yards. I mean, I thought Jahmyr Gibbs was going to be like not a breakout star, but I thought he'd at least lead the league in rushing. And I mean, I would say Ben Johnson made a big difference, but I mean, look at how Monday night went. I don't know, but I feel like Detroit, their Super Bowl window might be closed now.
Might be.
Rams, Houston, we're not going to talk about that other than I think the Texans obviously will make the playoffs, but they still suck. The one game I really want to talk about, 41-40, Buffalo on top of the Baltimore Ravens. And I got one thing I got to say, and I hope to God Baylor's listening. And even if he's not listening, he already knows my opinion on this because you bet your ass I send him all my facts. Lamar Jackson threw the ball 19 times in this game. Does that sound like a quarterback that they trust to throw it 19 times?
Absolutely not.
209 yards total.
Yeah.
Guess how many yards after catch? I think I sent this to you guys.
Yards after catch. Why, maybe 120 of it?
109. So he threw for 109 yards. 109 of it was yards after catch. The most over-fucking-rated quarterback. I am tired of saying it. I'm ready for people to start seeing the light on this, dude. Lamar Jackson is just not that good. He is a media darling. That's why he keeps winning freaking MVPs. Lamar is trash. He does not deserve the hype he's get. If you want to see what a great quarterback looks like, go rewatch that game and go watch the dude on the other team. Josh Allen, 33 for 46. 46 pass attempts. That sounds like a quarterback that they trust. And you may be saying, oh, well, the Ravens ran the ball a shitload. Guess what? The Bills had more rushing attempts than the Ravens also. Yeah, no. Lamar, most overrated athlete, I think, in the history of sports. And I was so happy that they blew that lead. And for John Harbaugh, that's double-digit blown leads for him in the last couple of years. And, I mean, I know it'd be hard for the Ravens to fire him. But, dude, that's not a good look on him. And I know he's been to a bunch of AFC championships. He's won a Super Bowl, 13 years ago. But I don't know. I feel like they just need a new voice, dude.
Time for a change.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, I just don't feel like he's ever going to win a Super Bowl again there. And I don't feel like Lamar's ever going to win one ever unless he goes to Kansas City and is Mahomes' backup. Now, Josh Allen, on the other hand, he might win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, my prediction was, them and the Rams, I think.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah. And, I mean, having a big comeback like that, week one against a team you faced in the playoffs last year, Buffalo's scary, dude. And, I mean, Kansas City didn't look all that good. I guess I kind of bypassed their game. I mean, because Kansas City's offensive line just doesn't look that good. I mean, everyone's fucking hurt. I mean, they're always going to have a shot because they have the greatest quarterback ever on their team. Goddamn, dude, that pass that Mahomes completed, I don't give a fuck if you're a hater or not. That is one of the greatest throws I've ever seen. No other human on earth can do that. But, I mean, this is going to be a down year for the Chiefs, it looks like. And, I mean, if Buffalo doesn't do it this year, they're never going to do it.
Yeah, this is their Super Bowl window right now.
Yeah. And then the final game of the weekend was on Monday night, the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Nothing happened. Let's skip it. J.J. McCarthy, I mean, he looked like dog shit those first three quarters, dude, but then he got better. I got better since you got gone. I don't know who left, but J.J. McCarthy got better. 3 total touchdowns, 13 to 20, 143 yards passing. Those are Lamar Jackson numbers. The big shocker to me and maybe it's just because I don't keep up with the Vikings like I do like the Cowboys, you know.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason getting more carries than Aaron Jones. I mean, I know Aaron Jones is fucking old, but I thought Aaron Jones was still going to be the lead guy, you know.
I don't know. It might not be anymore.
Which pisses me off because I have him on my fantasy team. I might try to trade for Jordan Mason.
I mean, credit to our JJ for getting that win, but at the same time, like, he has to do better. He shouldn't be in that situation in the first place.
Like, here's the thing. I don't think it was good Vikings. I think it was bad Bears. I mean, because Chicago quite literally lost their fucking mind in the fourth quarter and didn't look like they knew how to play football. And goddamn those penalties, dude. 12 penalties for like 130 yards. I mean, Ben Johnson's got to get a hold of that, man. I just feel like this is going to be another season with Chicago. And like I said, I know we're overreacting. It's week one. That's kind of what you do. I feel like this is going to be another year for Chicago where it's all hype and no results, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, Caleb Williams looked like he was going to win the MVP on that first drive. And then it just got worse and worse as the game went on. And it makes me question Ben Johnson's ability to game plan.
What I did like from the Chicago Bears, they're using DJ Moore as more like a Deebo Samuel kind of role.
Yeah, he had 3 rushes. I think that's kind of weird, though, because DJ Moore's like, what, almost fucking 30?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do that with a young guy like Roma Dunze, you know? But DJ Moore also did have a fumble, so I feel like they're going to do less of that now. But, yeah, I mean, the Vikings started 1-0. Now, I mean, I don't know who they face next. Well, I guess we're about to find out. The Falcons. Oh, yeah, because you got Michael Penix versus J.J. McCarthy on Sunday Night Football, the first time they've met since the national championship. We'll get into those predictions here in a few, but I think Chicago is tougher than Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Was there any other games that happened or any other things that you want to talk about from this past week?
The Cincinnati Bengals and Cleveland's game.
Oh my God, Cincinnati! I said if they lost, they should fire Zach Taylor. I still feel like they should fire him because only by 1 fucking point. Joe Burrow, 113 yards passing when he has T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Hell, even Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, I mean, dude, oh my God, dude. Zach Taylor is fucking awful.
I don't care anyone. They should fire Zach Taylor.
Yeah, like, and they're probably, I don't know who they played, but I'm predicting them to lose.
The Seahawks and 49ers game. What do you think about that?
Jake Moody got his ass fired. I don't really care about the Seahawks. I said they weren't going to be that good. I think Darnold's going to suck now that he doesn't have Cock guiding him. The 49ers, I think, could be a not sneaky. I think they could be a team that reaches the NFC Championship, but they're fucking injured again. George Kittle is going to miss a few weeks. They said Brock Purdy is highly unlikely to play week 2. So, I mean, dude, it just seems like the same old shit with the Niners. They're either really fucking good or they're injured. There's no in between.
Surprisingly, McCaffrey's not injured yet.
Well, but he was questionable going into week 1. He had some calf injury. And I feel like that's just going to be another thing that's just going to snake bite him throughout the season, dude.
It's like the song that never ends.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all the games I like are notable.
Okay. Week 2, NFL predictions. The game me and Drew got to wrap this podcast and hurry up to get watching. Washington, Green Bay. I think this is going to be a fucking awesome game. I hope Washington beats the crap out of Green Bay. On Sleeper, I did not predict them to win, I don't believe. I think I picked Green Bay, but I'm pulling for Washington. It is in Lambeau Field, which does worry me. And, I mean, Washington honestly should have hung up more than 21 points on the Giants, but I also kind of feel like they were playing with their food a little bit.
I don't believe in the Green Bay Packers. I really don't. I think they're a little too overhyped. I'll go with the Washington Commanders.
I mean, I was like that before I saw what they did to the Lions. Because now it's like, well, who the fuck's going to win that division then? Like, who are you picking, Vikings or Packers? If you're taking the Lions out.
If that's against the Packers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm rolling with Green Bay. On Sleeper, it's a 61% win probability for the Packers. Then you got Cincinnati taking on Jacksonville. Oh my God, we could be in a world where Jacksonville starts 2-0 and then probably lose the rest of their games. Cincinnati's that'd be the most Jaguars thing ever. I am rolling with Jacksonville, honestly.
Really?
I don't want to because I don't like Jacksonville. But Cincinnati is fucking awful in the early part of the season, dude. Like, it's not till October that they turn the shit on, dude. Like, I see that Cincinnati's favored by 3.5, and I just don't know how they're favored by that much. So you roll.
The Bengals have to win. If they lose, Zach Taylor needs to be ousted. So I go with Cincinnati. So I feel like they have the better roster, but I would not be shocked if Jacksonville, as the most Jacksonville thing ever, wins.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like Cincinnati should fucking win. I just don't think they're gonna. Then you got the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Dak Prescott has won 13 straight games against the Giants, which kind of worries me because that win streak has to end eventually. But the Giants looked like the Giants. And Dallas looked way better than I thought they had any right to be. I ain't predicting, though, because, it happens when I predict Cowboys games. But if Dallas loses and we're 0-2, I'm on vacation the week after, and I'll have time to go down to Dallas.
You live in the world that Dallas might start 0-2.
If it happens, Jerry's going to get a very, very, very big bag of human feces on his doorstep in a Walmart sack. Yeah.
So I'm picking Dallas, but I swear they better win because I have CD and Dak on my fantasy team.
Mm-hmm. Chicago and Detroit. Detroit favored by 6.5. I think I predicted Chicago to win on Sleeper. Let me look real quick. God, it would be so much. No, I picked Chicago. Sleeper has the Lions at a 71% win probability. I don't know, man. I mean, Detroit just looked really bad, but Chicago didn't look much better. It's in Detroit. I still think I'm going to go with my gut and predict Chicago.
I can see Ben Johnson light up the Lions. But anyways, I'll go with the Lions. I'm going with the safe bet.
You got the Rams taking on the Titans. Rams. We don't even have to break it down.
Yeah, Los Angeles Rams.
Did freaking Cam Ward try to fuck Roger Goodell's wife or something? His first 2 weeks in the league, he has to face the Broncos and Rams defense back to back. Whoever makes it
fair, get the hardest games out of the way first, and it should be a breeze after that.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna make sure you don't even You barely start your rookie season, motherfucker.
You about to get the old CTE special.
New England taking on the Dolphins. The Dolphins are somehow favored. I don't know how the Dolphins can be favored when they look like that last week. That is fucking insane. I know New England lost to the Raiders, but New England didn't look bad. Drake May looked fine. It was just...
It was bad weather.
And, I mean, their pass defense didn't look good. But, yeah, no, I'm taking the Patriots all fucking day. I don't get how the Dolphins are favored. Vegas, get your shit together.
Yeah, I'm going needing with that.
And then San Francisco, I don't give a shit if they're injured or if Brock Purdy doesn't play. We already know George Kittle isn't going to play. I'll still take them over the Saints. I mean, the Saints and the Cardinals was a game that happened. That's quite literally the way you can put it. It was a game that happened and nothing special at all.
It's like that. It's like that one booty call, all right? It's a little bounce back.
I don't know about that, dude. I remember most of mine. And the ones I don't, I still had a good time.
Like, man, I've been milled down really. Let me just get this. Let me roll on this fat chicken. Just go with it.
I think that's apples and oranges.
Pineapples and pine cones, baby.
Either way, both feel terrible inside your butt.
Exactly. We're going to 49ers.
49ers. San Francisco. Buffalo and the Jets at Buffalo all day.
Yeah. Buffalo.
I mean, I know the Jets hung in there with the Steelers, but like I said, I think Buffalo's going to win the Super Bowl.
Buffalo and Josh Allen's 12-inch cock.
Rematch of Super Bowl 39, I think. Seattle and Pittsburgh. I'll actually have to look that one up. But yeah, Seattle-Pittsburgh, this could be a pretty decent game. Poor Seattle is literally having to go from one end of the country to the other. I am going to roll with Pittsburgh because TJ Watt against Sam Darnold is not a good thing for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, it was Super Bowl 40, by the way. I was off by a year.
Unk's about to cook up Seattle's defense.
I still hope Aaron Rodgers fucking sucks, but I think Pittsburgh still wins. But if I had to predict, I do bet you it's like a boring fucking like 17-13 game. That's like a bold prediction. Next up, Cleveland, Baltimore. Baltimore favored by 11.5. The real question, does Cleveland cover? Do they lose by less than 12 points?
I mean, Joe Flacco, man. This to be the most Joe Flacco thing.
You know what? Like, obviously the Ravens are going to win, but I think the Browns cover. If we were in a state that wasn't fucking stupid, I'd place a bet on this.
I mean, we are last in the country of education.
Denver taking on the Colts. I don't care how good Danny Diapers looked last week. The Dolphins' defense is nowhere near as good as the Broncos. Denver by like 20.
Yeah, give me Denver.
Yeah, Danny Diapers is going to be coming back down to earth. Carolina taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona favored by 7.5. Hey, Carolina, go ahead and sign Cam Newton just so when you guys play the Cardinals again, he can do that stupid, I'm back! I'm back! Oh, my God. Did you see the freaking trailer for that movie Cam Newton's in? It's called Him.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Dude, if you feel like cringing and shitting your pants at the same time, watch the trailer for that movie. It looks awful. I'm gonna roll with Arizona. Like I said, I ain't saying anything positive about Carolina.
Yeah, give me Arizona.
Philadelphia taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Rematch of last year's Super Bowl and 3 years before that in Arrowhead. Jalen Carter should be suspended, but he's not because Roger Goodell is afraid that he'll stick his dick in his ear and make him go deaf. That's the only reason why Jalen Carter... Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that. Jalen Carter's a fucking bitch. He should be suspended for this game. The fact that he only got fined $50,000 is disgusting. I don't know what the maximum fine is for a player. I think it's like $250,000. Times that by 2 and give it to the next guy. And the next guy should be Jalen Carter. Yeah, fuck that fucking bitch. That dude is a piece of fucking shit. Dude, that dude, first off, should not even be allowed in the fucking league after fucking killing his teammate. Fuck that dude. I hope the next time he fucking spits on a player, the whole team fucking gangs up on him and beats him to fucking death, dude. Fuck that fucking dude.
That's a Dallas Cowboys fan in you.
No, that is the fucking human being, dude. Fuck that piece of shit, dude. Fuck that dude. That dude is fucking trash. Yeah, Kansas City all day. Fuck the Eagles.
Give me the Philadelphia Eagles because Kansas City Swifties look garbage.
They did not look fucking garbage, dude. What game did you watch? What fucking game did you watch?
I didn't watch it because I don't watch trash.
It was free on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, it's still not watching it. If it was free, I still would request a refund. Mahomes
freaking had the Chiefs in position to win that game. He got let down by his defense.
Bryce Young looks better than Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, I'm going to the casino and I'm gonna buy you a drink, and you're gonna drink so much that you're gonna start to sound smart. I'm gonna get you so drunk that you will admit that Mahomes is the GOAT.
Either you're going to Cosby me.
Yep. Atlanta taking on Minnesota. I don't like Michael Penis against this Vikings defense.
My huge penis?
Yeah. I think he's going to slam his penis in the car door. And I think Minnesota starts the season 2-0. And Trevor is going to be freaking insufferable.
Oh my God, the Vikings are back. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with Minnesota.
Minnesota should win this game, but it's...
Sleeper has the Vikings at a 61% win percentage. Minnesota is favored by 3.5, according to the Vegas odds. This next game, I think, is the hardest one to predict all freaking week. Tampa Bay and Houston. That's going to be a tough game. It's in Houston. CJ Stroud actually had his coming out party against Tampa Bay 2 years ago. If that game is is close as good as that one was, if that game is as good as that game 2 years ago was, we're going to be in for a good Monday night game.
Yeah, and that Houston defense is stingy as hell.
Yeah, because Tampa's offense didn't look good last week, but you know who looked worse? The Texans' offense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think this is going to be a knockout, drag out. I'm going to go with Houston reluctantly.
I'm going with my cream pie special, Tampa Bay.
I don't even know why we do predictions for Tampa because you always pick them.
I always do.
Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raider. Whoever wins this game gets to keep the loss in their name. Chargers are favored by 3.5 points. According to Sleeper, they got a 62% chance of winning. And I just want to see Jim Harbaugh and Pete Carroll kiss after this game.
Just hold hands and kiss. There's a long patch they kiss. Play with each other's hairs.
I think we're just I think we're going to finally get the tie that we should have had a few years ago. Yeah, I'm predicting a tie.
You're predicting a tie.
I'll
You
go
mean
with
the Raiders?
I'm going with the Chargers, but I'm not kidding. It wouldn't shock me if they fucking tied.
They won't shock me either. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers.
I'll go with the Raiders.
And then now it's time to read off our good buddies Trevor and Zach's predictions. I gotta scroll all the way back up past this disgusting Sabrina Carpenter hate and my stupid ass co-host that won't get an iPhone. So Trevor predicted Washington to beat Green Bay, the Ravens to beat Cleveland, Cincinnati to beat Jacksonville, Dallas to beat the Giants, Chicago to beat the Lions, New England to beat Miami, San Francisco to defeat the Saints, Buffalo to beat the Jets. These are all Trevor's predictions again. Pittsburgh to beat Seattle, the Rams to beat the Titans, Cardinals to beat the Panthers, Denver to beat the Colts. I just realized Denver and Indianapolis is the battle of the horse teams. Philadelphia to beat Kansas City. Vikings to beat the Falcons. No shock there. Tampa to beat Houston and the Raiders to beat the Chargers. What a fucking D1 glazer. I probably should have read these as we were making our predictions, but that's so much freaking scrolling to do, dude. And now on to Zach's predictions. He is predicting Green Bay to beat Washington, Ravens to beat the Browns, Jags to beat the Bengals, Dallas to beat the I almost said Dallas to beat the Cowboys. Dallas to beat the Giants, Lions to beat the Bears. Oh my. Patriots to beat the Dolphins, San Francisco to beat the Saints, Buffalo to beat the Jets, Pittsburgh to beat Seattle, the Rams to beat the Titans, Cardinals to beat the Panthers, Denver to beat the Colts, Eagles. You guys are just fucking haters. Eagles to beat the Chiefs. Oh, this is where I'm loving Zach. Picks the Falcons to beat the Vikings. Picks Tampa Bay to beat the Texans and then the Raiders to beat the Chargers. Zach, do you not remember what we talked about? You got to predict the opposite thing if you want your team to win. But dude, that was this week's predictions. How confident you feeling?
Pretty confident. I started the year 2-0.
So last week you went in our predictions league. I know I went 10-6. You went 10-6 as well. Games that we got wrong. I'm trying to find it. Games that I got wrong is the Chiefs to beat the Chargers, the Dolphins to beat the Colts, the Panthers to beat Jags, Patriots to beat the Raiders, the Lions to beat the Packers, the Bears to beat the Vikings. You picked the Panthers, Seattle, Detroit, Houston, Baltimore, Chicago. Those were the games you got wrong.
Yeah, Detroit should have won. In my opinion, Baltimore should have won, and Chicago should have won. Yeah. I feel like those were easy picks, but like me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking poor ball of knowledge. And then this time next week, OKC Thunder tickets will be for sale. Well, actually, we'll probably record another podcast between now and then because we got a late start on this one this week. I was fucking sick as fuck the last couple of days, dude. I was glad I was feeling better for that meeting today because, like, if I would have had to sit through a 6-hour meeting and then be sick on top of it, I probably would have drove my car into the fucking river.
Between that and I had that birthday dinner with
mutual. Oh yeah, how was her birthday?
It was good. We went to go do a hot pot.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that place. I went there one time while I worked over there, and it's no better than any other Chinese food place to me.
I liked it.
Yeah, should have went and got ramen. That's what I'm craving right now. I might just say fuck you guys and skip the game and go get ramen. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm glad to be over that. I mean, I wasn't like dying. I just had like so much congestion that gave me like the worst headache ever. You know.
Yeah, like the beginning of seasons kind of deal.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna go and drink a lot of alcohol and kill whatever germs are left in my body. But I said this was gonna be a quick podcast. We're 45 minutes deep. Hey, that's cool with me. It's less for me to have to edit. Me and Drew got to get going. We're leaving Trevor hanging right now. I'm worried if we leave him any longer, he might get kidnapped. I got $20. It's burning a hole in my wallet, so I need to go scratch that itch and gamble irresponsibly. Things that are going on in the world right now, we're not going to touch on it. I debated it because I know it's something that people obviously want to talk about. I'm just going to say, dude, like, it's one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers for the family.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those dudes that's like, oh fuck, this world that we live in sucks. Because to me, this is the greatest fucking time ever to live. I mean, fucking air fryers are awesome, dude.
air fryers and whores.
Yeah, I mean, the greatest things ever. But I will say, like, I don't know, dude. It can only be topped from here, you know, and that's what's scary. It's like that's the craziest thing I've ever seen that got caught on video so many times. It's like it's only like that till the next one happens, you know. So yeah, RIP. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Last week's episode did really good. I just want to say thanks to the loyal listeners of the Trainwreck Podcast. Especially football seasons when it's the most fun, you know. I don't know. It's just a crazy ass world, dude. Have a good day. See you guys next week.